And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Terra Invicta in this initiative run. Currently on release candidate number 12. And we've definitely got some good progress going. In fact, the original goal was to probably get non-aggression packs with everyone. And I think due to envy, we didn't get a non-aggression pack with the servants early enough. And I think it's coming more and more to light that I suspect that we're not going to be able to get one. Definitely at the point where I'm like, I'm paying a little bit too much to bribe them to be friends with me, and they're still not coming around. We might keep trying, but we're gonna start slowing that roll.
Where to?
Oh, and thinking about that,
Initiating contact. Standing by.
Don't have enough information on the servants to turn one of the counselors. I should fix that.
We'll see what they're up to.
Ready. We're going in.
Okay. So let's confirm assignments, get some time passing. In a couple days here, we should have one of our interface orbit halves come online.
Your greed is shameful.
Yeah, so for
but
example,
it is of no consequence.
they're not willing to give the non-aggression back to us. I think that's going to be the case for an indeterminate period of time at this point. You know, we can sell you that. Gets us out of our inventory.
I will help them.
Surveillance complete.
Orbiting Ceres, okay. Amplitron drive, not something I'm super interested in. Oh, the United States has... Oh no, imposed a new government on Switzerland, so servants to the Academy in Switzerland. Space docks, they're not going to function until the floor panels are up anyway, so they're not super important there. I think it's the 8th.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Well, the 8th apparently got a mine come online, and I believe in the first one, our solar panel came online. So there we go, so that's another 55. Science, a month coming in. Each of these provides 5, and they've all turned on. Also another 30% bonus to mission control. To go over to bonus, we're up to 65% bonus to mission control. So every investment in mission control is actually 1.65.
By the numbers.
Okay, get the next mission control in UAE, we'll be done there. Might go back to spoiling the UAE. Could definitely do with a bunch more money. Long-range cargo transports use constant thrust to reduce delivery time of HAB modules launched outside of the launch window by 25%. Hopefully something that isn't really going to come up We'll set that as a favorite so it's up near the top if we're looking for it. Yeah, it's most likely to become useful for claiming more locations at, say, Mars or Mercury before we get construction modules set up. You're getting 9 there. Get the maximum of 3 here. To 1.65, so well, might sum up pretty quickly. October for the solar mirror. That's only the tier 1 solar mirror as well. Oh, and National Labs are going to take so long to develop, although this will be really good when it's done.
Headed there now.
Making contact.
Your greed is shameful, but it is of no consequence.
Offering counsel.
We've got some intel on our target.
Loyalty scores 15. That might be hard to turn. Although in a way it's very rewarding to turn those. New orbital core. Ah, so this is the other Earth one. Now up and running as well. Running 40 science here. Got a couple fewer science orgs here because we've got the docks. But with that, we should have the full +9 bonus to finding aliens. So we can advance the main
Public
quest.
sentiment is increasingly with us.
Colleagues, Mars and the near asteroids will be in reach without us having to ignite nuclear fires. Chancellor Li Qingzhao, speech to C9 League Summit.
But what if we want nuclear fires? Biotechnology requirement for cybernetics, which will want high requirement for high-tech thrusters. Okay, so I do need to commit to researching it a little bit if we want to keep control. Bit of a shame we didn't have control of it to make that choice ourselves, but we'll make do. No, I'd like to have that control, thank you. See if that works. It might not. Okay, so there's one in India. Maybe following the one in India is actually probably better than us trying to just follow the one in Africa. Because if it wanders into China, we definitely get bonuses to killing it. One in Rostov-on. So this is the +9 bonus suddenly kicking in. It's like, yeah, we can see them.
Yes, what we found.
Finally lost that point in the Netherlands, that's fine. I could, if we haven't, I'm pretty sure I haven't lost it. It's just on repeat crackdown. Turn the auto-renew off there. Have the Malaysian states and their 11 science back.
What's the op?
Okay, if we were to turn that counselor, base of 9, we can crank it up to 54. That's a no. We should go investigate the other known one.
Investigating target.
Your orders?
Telling
And I
our
think we're
story.
moving to killing one of the aliens. And if that's what we're doing, I don't think it is a wise idea
Let's see what we
to
can
be
see.
trying to keep the servants
your
happy with us.
service.
'Cause for some reason, they don't like it when you kill the aliens.
We'll see what we can find.
They are the pro-alien faction, after all. Let's grab another persuasion here. Gives us a little bit more control points, makes him a little bit better at persuasion. We're at the point where we're not putting more orgs on him, so that's the only way to get the persuasion up. We also want to be the investigator, so we'll probably have to do more investigate in the future. Augment. Feels like I could go for Puppet Master here, but we're not going to worry about that. Right now, I could also start augmenting you to be a second persuasion person. You've only got public campaign. Oh, that would be one reason to grab Puppet Master. That gave you control nation as well. Okay, we'll hold off there. You're saving up for senior systems. Okay. Informing assignments, letting some time pass.
Offering support.
Got stuff on the way out to Mars. And we can definitely get much more going on Mars if we can sort out the solar mirrors to power the Martian bases better. 12, that's more doable. We are receiving reports describing sudden swing of the behavior from some managers, Sigma consultants, one of the orgs in controlling humanity first, which may be an indicator of some kind of alien attempt to secure influence in the org. Okay, so we've just seen the first attempt of the aliens trying to seize a org from someone.
We've moved the needle.
Then they can clean or cook or restock supplies. If they're eating my food, sleeping in my beds, and using my latrines, they'll damn well have to work for it. Chairman Soren van Beek during labor negotiations regarding diamond miners' families.
Yeah, that's very much no unproductive workers from Frostpunk 2. And we didn't have control of it, so they picked space agriculture. We need space agriculture anyway, so other than the fact that I would have rather had the choice, I'm not going to complain too much. I'm going to complain that I didn't get to make the choice myself, but it's an acceptable choice. Yep, doing more stuff at Rostov-on-Don.
Recon complete.
Recon complete.
Darn, didn't get the first warship in space. That honor goes to humanity first. Although their ship's probably utterly worthless from a combat perspective.
Standing by. We'll recon the site. Your orders?
%25 base. We can kick them to 83. We'll take an 83.
I'll make an offer they can't refuse.
Standing by. Going in hot.
You're saving up for Puppet Master. You're saving up Senior Systems Engineer, and that's all the way around. Okay.
Offering counsel.
Ion drive. That's probably going to be sort of the first long-range drive we do.
We've gained an agent.
We've gotten turned.
Please,
Jack
keep us safe.
Jack Sap. Welcome to the team. Has 2 stats for any reasonableness.
People will come to our side.
Loyalty, which wasn't enough to protect him from being turned, and persuasion.
Well, that is secure.
We found something.
At your service.
Okay, so we don't know where the alien was. It was
service.
there before, so we'll do a surveil location.
Surveilling target area.
Where to?
We'll make our appeal.
Ready to go. Taking it to them.
Actually, let's put you to the Indian one instead.
Gear up.
Yeah, so what we're going to test is, does the level 1 solar mirror buff the level 2 solar array? I think the answer is no. Although it does say to all solar power modules. Which would imply that it will. And then the big buff from going from that one to the next one is it triples the effectiveness. This one still does say all, so as long as all is in fact all, even only having the tier 1s will be worth having to power up the tier 2 ground locations. That's one of the reasons we're not necessarily building a lot in Mars right now, is because right now everything's carefully balanced power-wise. Because, you know, solar out at Mars is not very strong. Although it is cost-effective. This is more cost-effective than running a fission plant to power these. It's just not space-efficient. And that's what we want the space mirrors for. Make them a bit more space-efficient.
On Overwatch.
Lending my expertise.
We're winning their hearts and minds. Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Congo, okay. Is that next door to where we're surveilling?
Target secured.
Don't
My
think
family
so.
had this farm in Mississippi. You name it, they grew it. Corn, soybeans, cotton. There was so much to do, day and night. It wasn't the life I wanted, but it did teach me that you have to work hard if you want to nurture a living thing into the very best version of itself.
So we did actually win this one, so we've got the choice to pick. And it was space farming, which we needed fairly soon. Space medicine is tempting. Space tourism is tempting. Let's not pick those up though right now. Ooh, cybernetics. Cybernetic implants. We'll be wanting a lot of money for that, but lots of potential buffs there. Yeah. We do that because we're going to want farms. Question is that worth delaying stuff? That's a good question. No, we'll do that after solar mirrors. So the answer to delay stuff is yes, but not any of the ongoing stuff. The 2 ongoing ones we want done. Laos has joined the list of spacefaring nations.
Acknowledged.
So have you investigate there.
On the way to the target
I'm
site.
gonna have you investigate the unknown, who's got a pretty decent capacity to hide, which is making me suspicious.
Surveilling target.
What's the op? Going in caught.
Okay. And let's confirm assignments, let some time pass. Okay. They did move one region specifically, so that probably is the alien there. Probably about to find the alien.
Surveillance complete.
We found Xenoform Alpha 2. Yeah, repeat and continue for the moment.
Our case remains unheard.
Let's go on for the good guys.
Here's what we found.
Okay, I think it is time
I'm here.
to kill our first alien. Assassinate. Base 8%. Aliens are, in fact, hard to kill. 50-50 chance. We'll take a 50-50 chance.
Tracking target.
We will, of course, protect
Reporting in.
the assassin. The assassin
Defending
is
58.
unlikely to die.
Standing by for orders.
We must persuade the people.
That's about to finish. We'll see what they put in that slot after they're done. We're at the point where we can't lose control here, so we can definitely back off. Put a little bit in there. Okay. And confirm assignments, let some time pass.
Offering assistance.
I'll keep them safe.
I have new information.
He has new information, which has buffed the 50-50 to 76%.
You'd be better off surrendering than sitting around on your backsides waiting for supplies from home. If you don't know how to use what you find in the field, you've lost before you even begun. Colonel Hans Castillo, 5 moves ahead.
Okay, that's shipyards. We're going to need that. Anyway, we stand a decent chance to keep control of that. That's... No. Yeah, we stand a decent chance to keep control of that. Let's try to keep control of that. That'll also finish pretty quickly, I think. It's up there with cybernetics completing quickly.
Missed the target.
Missed the target. Rolled a 99. It is a good thing we had you protected. Otherwise, you'd be a dead man.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
The cat is in the box. The cat is alive. The cat is dead. The cat is not in the box. All cats ever born are in the box. The box does not exist. The box is a cat. You are the cat.
Quantum computing is done.
Superior Judith Howell. The truth. Delisted
We did
social media
succeed
video.
at it, so we get to select the new direction. We do know what we want for the next direction, which would be quantum encryption. Does quantum encryption have a prerequisite that I don't have? That we don't have? Yes. Hopefully you don't get hit with a bad event. There's a bad event if you don't have quantum encryption. So we're gonna have to try to do self-repairing software and quantum encryption real quick. Self-repairing software, there we go. Okay, looks like we're not gonna control that. At least not the same time. Yeah, we're just not gonna control that. That's fine. Here we go.
Ready for my mission.
Okay, please protect the assassin.
On guard.
The assassin's got a 76%
Your orders?
chance. We are doing
Where do you need
investigation, so that may go up. Tempting. We give him +2 espionage, although he's not the one who currently have the espionage attack going on. That's this one. Okay, I think we're going to modify this one quickly. Take off the boost to the mission control. You can always put it on someone else. We're going to take off the espionage, one of the espionage. Brings him down to 23, but then we're going to give him the cartel here, which adds +2. He's got maximum espionage. He is the person attempting to do an assassination right now, so that's good for him. SEAL Team 6. It's not going to make sense to give to the command person. We don't need him to do assassinate, so that's... And you could already do assassinate if you really want to do it. Distract Counselor, we don't need. Detain Counselor, he already has. Assault Alien Asset, he doesn't have. For a 3-star, that's not good enough. We give him the March trait, but live without that. Okay.
Where do you need?
81%. That's a
Ready
good
for
start.
my mission.
Where do you need me?
please go retrieve my sample. Lead in repairing software. Okay, well, that's shame and annoying, but it is what it is.
I will help them.
I'll keep them safe.
Yeah, it's basically the game telling me I need more science. Ooh, critical fail on the
Mission
surveillance.
aborted.
Ah, went to ground. That wasn't expected. Pluto papers. Great deal initiative will expose the enemy. Lock him down. Use our influence to try to bury the story. Really piss him off. We'll just lead into the enemies. As soon as we get rid of this alien,
We're
we'll go to
winning their
ground.
hearts and minds.
This is what I get for not having it inspire on anyone, so I can't do the inspire circle. My current bunch of initiative counselors here are not inspiring.
Ready for orders.
Okay, we don't know enough to assassinate. At least not the person we want to assassinate. So, investigate the alien
Headed
activity.
there now.
Go investigate the
Standing
other
by
alien
for
activity. Might as well get the xenology research bonus, although it doesn't apply to what we're currently working on.
Offering counsel.
We've got some intel on our target.
Our cause is unjustified to them. We found something.
We found something.
Okay, not a concern. Near miss, close call. Give us a science boost.
Standing by.
13%. We can get that up to 69. We'll take
They
a
won't see me
69.
coming.
So we want you to
Acknowledged.
protect the VIP.
Defending the VIP.
Reporting in.
Oh, not customize, I meant augment. One on the left of that. 36 for you, and 40 for you. So not quite there yet. Term assignments, let some time pass.
Offering support.
On guard.
Surveillance complete.
They won't be causing us any more problems.
We've acquired our test samples. We have eliminated Xenoform Alpha 2 of the aliens. We have learned a great deal about the aliens from this operation and will receive a bonus to our xenology research going forward. Few among us would have ever believed the day it would come, not only the inarguable proof of life from another world, but a successful retrieval of an intact alien body, ours to study at our leisure. Joining our labs has been a challenge, however. Its cellular structure began to deteriorate at an alarming rate, which we believe due to some sort of genetically programmed failsafe, presumably to prevent this race's enemies from learning more about them. Fortunately, we were well equipped enough to quickly transfer the corpse to cryogenic storage, by which point only its outermost extremities had succumbed to necrosis. More problematically, the pathogenists tasked with initial assessment of the body quickly fell into inexplicable stupor. The effects dissipated within a few hours did not repeat. Full post-mortem may now begin.
A satisfying result. Let's see what we can learn from the autopsy.
Let's see what we can learn from the autopsy. Research hydrobiology when it becomes available.
We've moved the needle.
Apparently they don't like Myanmar. Module complete a low Mars orbit, and presumably high Mars orbit. Oh, the high Mars one's taking just a little bit longer. It'll be done August, apparently. It's surprising the Mars one finished before the Lagrange point, but
Wrapping up here.
smuggling ring, collect resources, admin, have it looked into quietly. We'll go with that one. We did find it, got the public opinion boost for the initiative around the world. Cool. The constant inspections may have hampered our space operations and irritated the ground crews, but in the end they've paid off. Multiple suspects being apprehended red-handed as they attempt to board a launch with many kilograms of contraband. Images of the arrests have been broadcast around the world, gaining widespread approval for efforts to keep space clean of vice. Yeah, if there's going to be any vice in space, it's got to be because we brought it there. Space Research Campus. Foamed metal armor, okay.
Our technology could be used to end hunger, poverty, and disease. Yet, rather than raising up our entire species, it is widening the chasm between those with access and those without. Commissioner Kiran Banerjee, speech to the United Nations.
Yep, that basically describes technology, sadly, a lot of the time. What do I want? What do I need? So that was just cybernetics. Advanced missile warfare is probably a little ahead of its time. Oh, yeah, directed space research for the Tier 2s. We're going to need the Tier 2s. Probably sooner rather than later. So less advanced superconductors was something I needed for... I suppose I should check this before I click the button. We want our Tier 2 solar mirrors. And applied artificial intelligence is the thing missing. Okay. Which I think we're already working on. Okay, so directed... Oh no. You. Yeah, you. I think we still want the directed space research. We just need both of them. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Space mirrors are getting done soon, and then we can test to see if the tier 1s work on the Tier 2 solar. They do, we're not in as much of a rush to get to the Tier 2 ones. Okay. Everyone has been exposed, so go to ground time.
Going into hiding.
Standing by for orders. Hunkering down.
Ready. Hunkering down.
Reporting in. Evading pursuit.
I'm here. Going off the grid.
Enter biology, we're going to want to do that at some point, yeah.
Evading pursuit.
The differences in our languages are irrelevant, for we all grow closer to those near us in times of distress, creating community where once there was none. Today I ask you to do just that, for humanity's future depends upon us all sharing one unifying vision. Director Khalid Al-Ashqar. Public remarks at the first Project Exodus facility.
They did militarization of space. We want that eventually. I suppose investing in this gets us greater likelihood of getting particular nuclear missile techs. Okay, I'm going to lightly invest in it. I do want to, if we can, keep control of other things as well.
Evading pursuit.
Initiating deep cover.
Initiating deep cover.
Evading pursuit.
India declared war on Algiers. I think that in the real world would seem very strange. Okay, so the hab is up. We know we're going to need at least one solar array here, so let's just drop a solar array here. We know there's a minimum one that we need, because we need it to power the other stuff. And then we can drop the solar mirror. Well, yeah, we can drop the solar mirrors when that's researched, which will be soon.
What's the op?
We'll see what we can find.
Ready for my mission.
What's the op? Lending my expertise.
Ready for orders. Headed there now.
Ready to go.
Making our case.
Ready to go. I will tell our story.
Tempting to save up for Power Broker for the funding. But no, I think just stacking Investigate here is going to be the way to go. You're waiting for the 36, the 40. We don't want to pick up Agitator, because it's Union direction. You're capped at 24. Yeah, you're really capped at 24. Okay. And you got 25 espionage. So in your case is either pick up command or persuasion. We're gonna go persuasion on you. You're gonna learn to be a very persuasive crime boss.
I will help them.
Solar mirror. Okay. So after the solar mirror is done, I probably do want one moving this stuff going. So let's get alien origin. Or actually, there is one thing we want even more than that. And this is so that we can do 3 things at once. Get me Skunk Works. If I get one Skunk Works module done, we'll get access to a 3rd research slot. So we can do three things in parallel.
Prepping for the next mission.
Okay, so we got the power. We want to test the mirror. This module will only be symbols and stations, not surface bases. Yes. This should provide 2 power. Although it's multiplied by solar module. Tier. Yeah, so let's build a couple of these. I'm not gonna go fully ham on them. Mainly because I know we're gonna want like one farm up here. We're gonna want one farm. We might, maybe just the farm and a bunch of solar mirrors don't take a bunch of crew, do they? 1 crew. Yeah. So we'll, actually, this is only 4 crew. This is trivial crew. We'll know if these work on the 18th of September. No, 12th of October, because the power and the solar array won't be done till. In October, we'll know whether or not the tier 1s work on the tier 2s. If they do, we're gonna go probably a bit ham here so we can get the Mars working real fast. Because that will affect the entire Mars system. Where a lot of the other ones will only affect the Mars ground. Urban community, interesting. We're not going to invest in that. We can help, so we shall.
The people will come to our side.
Construction module, we'll want those. We'll want that.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Recon complete.
Recon complete.
Okay, right now we're basically playing out to October, so we can see if that works. If that does work, then we're going to have a bunch more power on Mars, without having to build more solar panels, because we'll build more of the mirrors. What do I want you to do? Obviously, you're not going to build a campaign in there. Could do them on. And we'll do more Norman.
Work in the public.
6 of 9. Actually, you're done. So the question here is, do I do spoils? And the answer, I think, is yes. Go back to spoiling UAE, so we can afford going heavy on the cybernetics when we get those researched. I need to assign
Ready
people.
for my mission. We must persuade the people.
At your service. We'll restore peace to this nation.
Offering support.
We've moved the needle.
Things are stabilizing.
We've moved the needle.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Oops, I meant to assign it to China. Guess I just lowered the unrest in Bangladesh, that'll be fine. Okay, now do that in China instead, please.
Restoring order.
Yeah, we're not getting control of directed space research at this point. Let's pull out of that. And we're not going to control militarization of space either, so we'll pull out of that. Focus on the stuff that we can control. Keep pushing those levers.
Offering assistance.
It is tempting to think of our expansion into the stars as simply the continued evolution of human knowledge. Yet the truth is that it will spawn new fields of science, entirely new schools of thought. It is not a mere step forward. It is to pull the rug from under everything we thought we knew.
Pull the rug from everything we thought we knew.
University.
There's Unity movements. I'm really not interested in Unity movements, so we'll just let them slow roll that. We'll see how much they invest in it. Instead, we'll focus on things we need, which is the self-preparing software here.
Violence is abating.
Violence is abating.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Public opinion remains unmoved.
Getting pretty close to the cap of 2.91. Okay, my authoritarian nations, because we're over 5 in most of them, that actually helped to stabilize them.
Investigating alien site.
You can pick up Puppet Master, which gives you Control Nation. So now it'll make sense to actually get you to gain more persuasion. You're working towards Senior Systems Engineer, because that's going to be another 3% to mission control priority. You're 29th of December, so that'll actually be this year. And if the thing we're doing over at Mars is working, we'll get those over at Mars. Start getting some skunk works going.
Offering counsel.
That will really speed up the projects.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Here's what we found.
Life Science Research Center, we're going to want that eventually. So that's Tier 2 labs coming in from directed research.
We'll see what we can find.
Can go command, can go admin. I'm actually going to go command here. Because I think we're going to get an admin buff from the cybernetics anyway. And then we confirm assignments, let some more time pass.
Lending my expertise.
Storm mirrors should be coming online. In fact, they may have come online. Might not be a pop-up for them. Yeah, so they're built. They're doing whatever they're doing. Let's check out the Mars bases, see if that's making a big difference. So we're up to 75 power on these Mars bases, because with just those 3 solar mirrors up, we are in fact getting 25 power from these solar arrays. Okay. Is there a way to get a breakdown where that's coming from? No, not easily. Yeah, we're gonna go pretty ham on the solar arrays. No, well, on the solar mirrors to make the solar arrays better. We're gonna keep three mirrors. I think 3 power on each. This means that if we ever lose that base, we still have enough to operate the mine. We can turn everything else off. It's basically the plan. And we get the power here, so that'll help make sure that we can power the dock real well. So what this is going to be is the dock here. Although the space dock does eat a bunch of power. We'll revisit there. Just gonna do that for the moment. This is one of the moons. The moon's actually getting even more power. The moon, it's not, of course. And then this is the place where we've got the solar mirrors. We got enough power that we can just do all the solar mirrors. So it's saying it's multiplied by the module tier. So presumably this is giving like 2 power times 2, which is quite a bit. Yeah, we'll just fill these spots up, and then we'll have all the power we want down on the Mars system. Actually, I'm going to do one exception. We're going to have one space dock out here in case we, want to refuel at this location after trying to defend it. And yeah, that will provide plenty of power down here. So now we just need things to spend the power on. Like the skunk works and such. This is why we're researching the skunk works, so we can get more research slots. And then we'll be wanting the tier 2 lab, so we've actually got stuff that's going to use all the power. And the farms and the everything.
The people will come to our side.
The people will come to our side.
Or diplomacy, we'll want that at some point.
We've moved the needle.
Recon complete.
It is only a matter of time before this rush for gold turns red. To staunch the flow of blood, other nations will send their own armed envoys. It is in our best interest to be gone before that happens. Director Khalid al-Ashgar overheard private conversation.
It's only a matter of time for the rush to gold turns red. They want railguns next. Yeah, I'm on board with that. Yeah, let's do that. Or can I do? Yeah, let's speed the skunk works up. The sooner we get the skunk works up, the sooner we get the next slot. sooner I can do a bit more variety in what we're building out on Mars.
Heading to the LZ.
We'll want that at some point when we think our ships are actually going to survive for more than one battle. I didn't realize I should have put a part break in. We'll put it in as soon as this cycle is done. Repair bay.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
We've moved the needle.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed, apparently. New project available. Restore Warsaw Pact. You can see which one's the hostile ones. So, adding Poland to Warsaw to the Eurasian Union will have to be done by war. Can't do that diplomatically. Poland will not agree to that. Almost like there's some history there or something. I say somewhat sarcastically. Okay, 26th of November for the Skunk Works.
Taking it to them.
Offering support.
Oh, and the mirrors just came online, so we've got all the power down at Mars. What are we pulling out of each one of these? We're pulling 53 power each. So we got 159 power for the other. Well, for the other, we're doing 3 slots on that. So of the 12, 9 slots can use 159 power.
People will come to our side.
We've moved the needle.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
I just forgot I was going to end the cycle, didn't I? Okay, so we got Skunk Works done. What do I have the tier 1 done for the military labs? Although the hydroponic today is going to take precedence. Space Science Research Center, yeah.
Target secure.
We probably want that for Earth more than anything. That'll allow us to get the effects of 10 to fit in the space of 5. Okay. Before I keep playing, I should really put a part break in for YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, there will be another part up tomorrow. We're going to record one more part tonight. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. As I said, we are going to record one more part. I'm going to go ahead and finish this cup of tea off, and I think I'm going to be bad. I'm going to replace it with a diet soda instead of a new cup of tea. Yeah, we're going to have a short break, and then we'll be back to recording. So until the next part, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.